I can fix those shocks.
You owe yourself a ride in this new, smaller Chrysler Cordoba. I like what they've done to my car.
I'm the man behind the plan.
In the 70s, several cars hit the roads in the USA, but not all were successful. Some cars faced poor performance, reliability problems, and safety concerns, making them unpopular among consumers. These cars struggled to compete with their rivals and failed to impress buyers. Despite marketing efforts, they couldn't shake off their bad reputation. From design flaws to handling issues, these cars needed help proving themselves in the automotive world. Even though years have passed since their production, these cars are still remembered as some of the worst from the 1970s. So join us as we look at 13 worst cars from the 1970s nobody wants back.
It's that same kind of car we had in mind when we built today's Ford Pinto, to stand up to rough roads, to take the worry out of the mud.
The Ford Pinto, remembered as one of the most notorious cars from the 1970s, gained infamy due to its safety concerns, notably its fuel tank design. The fuel tank's placement behind the rear axle made it prone to rupture in rear-end collisions, leading to fires. This flaw significantly contributed to the vehicle's poor performance and reliability, posing a severe safety hazard to drivers and passengers. It was introduced as a response to the increasing demand for small, fuel-efficient cars in the wake of the 1970s oil crisis. Ford aimed to compete with the rising popularity of Japanese imports like the Toyota Corolla and Datsun, now Nissan, 510. The Pinto was designed to be compact and economical, offering drivers an affordable option during skyrocketing gas prices. Despite its controversial safety issues, the Ford Pinto initially enjoyed strong sales due to its competitive pricing and fuel efficiency. Critics criticized the Pinto for its design flaws and safety issues, significantly denting its reputation. The car faced numerous recalls and lawsuits, further tarnishing its image. Despite its other features such as compact size and economical fuel consumption, the safety issues overshadowed any redeeming qualities. With the Ford Pinto's tale of safety concerns and its impact on automotive history concludes, did other cars of the 1970s face similar fates? Chevrolet Vega, which once hailed with anticipation, was soon marred by design flaws and quality issues. How did this promising car fall so short?
The Folster family introduces Chevy's new little car, Vega. Actually, Vega is a family in itself.
Initially anticipated with excitement, the Chevrolet Vega soon became one of the worst cars of the 1970s due to a myriad of design and engineering flaws. Quality control problems plagued the Vega, with issues like excessive rusting and frequent engine failures significantly impacting its reliability and performance. Rust problems were particularly severe, affecting not only the aesthetics but also the structural integrity of the vehicle. Engine failures were also common, often due to poorly designed components and inadequate manufacturing processes. These flaws not only led to poor performance but also contributed to a decline in consumer confidence and sales. Safety concerns arose due to structural weaknesses caused by rust and the engine's unreliability, making the Vega a risky choice for buyers. Automotive experts and journalists criticized the Vega extensively for its lack of durability and quality, further tarnishing its reputation. Vega fell short in performance, reliability, and overall quality compared to its competitors, failing to establish itself as a formidable contender in the market. Despite its flaws, the Vega had a unique aluminum engine, an innovative feature at the time. However, this novelty couldn't overshadow its numerous shortcomings. The Pontiac Aztec stands out as one of the most disliked cars in Pontiac's lineup. Its unconventional design featured a polarizing appearance that many found unattractive. This aesthetic misstep and lackluster performance quickly contributed to Aztec's poor reputation. The Aztec's design and engineering flaws extended beyond its appearance. Its performance fell below expectations with underpowered engines and subpar handling, diminishing its appeal to consumers seeking reliable and capable vehicles. Safety concerns were also raised due to its lack of crash test ratings and perceived structural weaknesses. Experts criticized the Aztec for its design, performance, and overall lack of coherence, further damaging its reputation. Despite attempts to market it as a versatile and adventurous crossover, the Aztec failed to resonate with buyers. It was initially intended to revolutionize the automotive market with its crossover SUV design, blending elements of an SUV with those of a minivan. However, its unconventional appearance, characterized by its polarizing front-end styling and clashing body lines, was met with widespread criticism from consumers and automotive enthusiasts alike. Despite efforts by Pontiac to market the Aztec as a versatile and adventurous vehicle, its unconventional aesthetics overshadowed its practical features. Notwithstanding its flaws, the Aztec gained a cult following in recent years, particularly among fans of Breaking Bad, where it was featured prominently as the character Walter White's vehicle. However, this resurgence in popularity still needs to diminish its status as one of Pontiac's biggest flops, with its reputation tarnished in the automotive world. As the Pontiac Aztec's unconventional design fades into memory, did the Ford Mustang II, departing from its iconic predecessor's image, tread a similar path of disappointment and criticism?
Take a closer look at the new Mustang II, the small personal car now with the exciting performance of an optional V8 engine.
The Ford Mustang II, launched in 1974, disappointed many enthusiasts as it departed from its predecessor's robust and muscular image. The Mustang II got a pop culture boost with its appearances in the hit TV show Charlie's Angels. The show featured customized Mustang IIs driven by the characters, helping to increase the car's popularity, especially with the Cobra II appearance package. Its primary design flaw was its downsizing, which aimed for better fuel efficiency but sacrificed the performance and overall appeal that made the Mustang famous. This downsizing decreased engine power and performance, resulting in lackluster acceleration and handling. Safety concerns arose due to its diminished structural integrity and reduced crash protection compared to earlier Mustang models. One interesting fact about the Mustang II is its release timing, coinciding with a period marked by rising fuel prices and stricter emissions regulations. As a result, Ford shifted its focus from raw power to fuel efficiency and compact size, reflecting the changing automotive landscape. The Mustang II was built on a smaller platform, utilizing economical four-cylinder engines alongside V6 options, in contrast to the powerful V8 engines synonymous with the earlier Mustang models. This shift in design was both a response to market demands for more fuel-efficient vehicles and an effort to comply with stringent emission standards imposed during the 1970s. Critics lambasted the Mustang II for its lack of power and uninspiring performance, tarnishing its reputation in the automotive world. Although no notable recalls or safety issues were plaguing the Mustang II, its lack of appeal compared to its predecessors and competitors contributed to its downfall. Despite its shortcomings, the Mustang II carved out a niche among enthusiasts who valued its compact dimensions and retro design cues. Nonetheless, it tends to be eclipsed by other Mustang generations in the realm of collector cars, maintaining its notorious standing as one of the less revered vehicles of the 1970s American automotive scene.
American Motors Gremlin costs so little to buy. If you can afford a car, you can probably afford two Gremlins.
The AMC Gremlin stood out with its unique and compact design. However, its unconventional appearance was just the tip of the iceberg regarding its flaws. One of the main design flaws was its rushed production, leading to poor quality control and reliability issues. These flaws contributed to poor performance and durability, diminishing its appeal among consumers seeking dependable vehicles. Safety concerns were also raised due to its small size and structural weaknesses, making it less desirable than other subcompact cars on the market. However, this design choice allowed AMC to maximize interior space while keeping the overall size of the vehicle compact, which appealed to drivers seeking practicality and fuel efficiency. Despite its quirky aesthetics, the Gremlin achieved moderate success in the market, selling well during its production years. AMC offered various trim levels and engine options, giving consumers multiple choices to suit their preferences and budgets. The Gremlin's affordability, fuel efficiency, and practicality made it popular among budget-conscious buyers looking for an economical and reliable mode of transportation. Despite attempts to market it as an economical and practical choice, the Gremlin failed to resonate with buyers looking for reliability and performance. Although there were some recalls to address safety issues, they couldn't salvage the Gremlin's image. Interestingly, Gremlin gained a small cult following over the years, with enthusiasts appreciating its quirky design and unique place in automotive history. After the quirky AMC Gremlin rolls into view, did the Chevrolet Chevette, with its design flaws and lackluster performance, face a fate akin to the Gremlin's mixed reception? Will their shared struggles with reliability and performance be overshadowed by a small but devoted following appreciating their unique places in automotive history?
Chevy Chevette, America's modern gas mileage champ.
Just want to use your payphone.
It'll drive you happy, unless you own a gas station.
Despite its initial popularity as an affordable and fuel-efficient option, the Chevrolet Chevette was often derided for several design and engineering flaws. One of the main issues was its lackluster performance, stemming from underpowered engines and outdated technology. This contributed to its reputation for sluggish acceleration and poor handling, detracting from its appeal to consumers seeking reliable and enjoyable driving experiences. While the Chevette was lauded for its affordability and fuel efficiency, its cheap interior materials and subpar build quality drew criticism from automotive experts and journalists. Despite being marketed as a practical and economical choice, the Chevette could have impressed buyers looking for better performance and overall quality. While not known for its speed or luxury, the Chevette's simplicity was a selling point. It had a bare rear-wheel drive chassis and a no-frills interior, making it affordable and easy to maintain. Though U.S. production ended in 1987, the Chevette continued to be produced in South America until almost 1999. It paved the way for future Chevrolet subcompacts like the Chevrolet Aveo. The Chevette has gained a small following among enthusiasts who appreciate its simplicity and nostalgic value. Nevertheless, it remains primarily remembered as one of the worst cars from the 1970s.
You're looking for mileage and a solid, substantial car. That's Volare. That's imagination. That's
The Plymouth Volare and Dodge Aspen, introduced as successors to the beloved Plymouth Valiant and Dodge Dart, failed to live up to their predecessors' reputations due to several design and engineering flaws. One of the main issues plaguing these models was poor quality control, resulting in various reliability problems. These flaws contributed to their reputation for subpar performance and frequent mechanical issues, diminishing their appeal to consumers seeking dependable vehicles. Automotive experts criticized the Volare and Aspen for their lack of refinement and reliability, further tarnishing their image. Despite attempts to rectify some issues through recalls, their reputation was already damaged. Interestingly, the Volare and Aspen gained a small cult following among enthusiasts who appreciate their classic styling and nostalgic value. Given the disappointing legacy of the Plymouth Volare and Dodge Aspen, did the Ford Granada and Mercury Monarch, despite their luxury ambitions, similarly grapple with issues of performance and reliability, ultimately leaving a legacy marked by disillusionment and lost potential in the 1970s American automotive scene?
Mercury's new Monarch has outsold every new entry from General Motors. And now Lincoln Mercury announces $250 off the regular sticker price on 6 special limited edition Monarchs.
The Ford Granada and its counterpart, the Mercury Monarch, aimed to offer a luxurious driving experience in the 1970s. However, instead of winning hearts, they earned a spot among the worst cars of the decade. These models failed to meet expectations and were marketed as upscale alternatives to smaller domestic and foreign vehicles. One of the main criticisms against them was their lack of innovation. In an era of rapidly evolving automotive technology, the Granada and Monarch fell short regarding features and advancements. Additionally, reliability became a significant concern for owners. Both models were plagued by mechanical issues, from engine troubles to electrical malfunctions, leading to frequent breakdowns and costly repairs. The quality of materials used in their construction also left much to be desired, contributing to a perception of poor build quality. Despite their attempts to capture the luxury market, the Granada and Monarch ultimately failed to impress consumers, who often opted for more reliable and technologically advanced alternatives. As a result, these cars have become synonymous with disappointment and are remembered as prime examples of the shortcomings of the automotive industry in the 70s USA.
The AMC Pacer. No other small car can make this sandwich.
The AMC Pacer, unleashed onto American roads in 1975 by the American Motors Corporation, AMC, stands out among the 1970s least desirable cars. Its distinctive bubble-shaped design turned heads for all the wrong reasons. Despite its unique look, the Pacer was only produced from 1975 to 1980. However, it achieved pop culture fame by appearing in the iconic Wayne's World scene where Wayne and his friends sing Bohemian Rhapsody. While some admired its quirky appearance, many found it downright odd. Despite its unique look, the Pacer struggled to win over consumers due to its underwhelming performance. Powered by relatively weak engines, the Pacer lacked the muscle and speed drivers craved during the era of muscle cars and high-performance vehicles. Its odd proportions and vast body made it challenging to maneuver and park, earning it a reputation for being cumbersome on the road. Moreover, the Pacer suffered reliability issues, with various mechanical problems plaguing its owners. AMC's attempt to break into the compact car market with the Pacer fell short, as it failed to resonate with buyers seeking style and substance. While it may have been ahead of its time in terms of design, the Pacer ultimately fell flat in the eyes of consumers who prioritized performance and reliability. Notwithstanding its brief moment in the spotlight, the AMC Pacer quickly faded into obscurity, symbolizing 1970s automotive experimentation gone wrong. The odd proportions of the AMC Pacer fade into memory. But did the Chrysler Cordoba, with its luxury aspirations and underwhelming performance, share a fate similar to the Pacer's struggle for acceptance? Despite its luxurious appeal, will the Cordoba's shortcomings relegate it to forgettable automotive experimentation, akin to the Pacer's obscurity as a symbol of design missteps from the 70s?
I know my own needs, and what I need from an automobile, I know I get from this new Cordoba.
The Chrysler Cordoba aimed to capture the luxury market with its elegant design and upscale features. However, despite its luxurious appeal, the Cordoba faced several design and engineering flaws that could have improved its performance and reliability. One of the main issues was its lackluster performance, resulting from underpowered engines and outdated technology. These flaws contributed to its reputation for sluggish acceleration and subpar handling, which failed to impress consumers seeking a refined driving experience. Despite its luxurious amenities, consumer perceptions were negatively impacted by Cordoba's reputation for poor performance and reliability, leading to limited popularity during the 1970s. Although no notable recalls or safety issues were plaguing the Cordoba, its lack of appeal compared to competitors hindered its success in the luxury market. Interestingly, despite its flaws, the Cordoba has gained a small following among enthusiasts who appreciate its classic styling and nostalgic value. However, it remains primarily remembered as one of the worst cars from the 1970s, with its status in the collector car market being relatively low compared to more iconic models from the era. The elegance of the Chrysler Cordoba clashes with the sportiness of the Chevrolet Monte Carlo. However, did the Cordoba's luxury aspirations suffer a fate similar to the Monte Carlo's promise of performance, marred by handling woes and reliability issues? With its sleek and sporty design, the Chevrolet Monte Carlo might have seemed appealing at first glance, but it earned its place among the worst cars of the 1970s in the USA. While it projected an image of performance and style, the reality could have lived up to the expectations. One primary criticism of the Monte Carlo was its poor handling. Regardless of its sporty appearance, the car struggled to deliver a smooth and agile driving experience. Its bulky frame and outdated suspension system made maneuvering it cumbersome, especially around tight corners and curves. The build quality of the Monte Carlo left much to be desired. Owners reported various issues with reliability, including mechanical failures and structural weaknesses. The car was prone to rust and deterioration, leading to premature aging and deterioration of its appearance. These shortcomings made the Monte Carlo an undesirable choice for automotive enthusiasts seeking performance and durability in their vehicles. Despite its initial popularity, especially during the muscle car era of the 1970s, Monte Carlo's reputation suffered due to its lackluster performance and build quality.
Our driver climbed aboard a Plymouth Cricket. We turned on the cameras, and it looked like this.
The Plymouth Cricket, a rebadged version of the Hillman Avenger from England, faced a multitude of design and engineering flaws that could have improved its performance and reliability in the U.S. market. One of the main issues was its poor build quality, as the Cricket suffered from numerous reliability issues that tarnished its reputation. Consumer perceptions were negatively impacted by Cricket's reputation for poor reliability, leading to slow sales and limited popularity during the 1970s. Automotive experts criticized the Cricket for its lack of refinement and unreliable performance, diminishing its appeal. Its lack of appeal compared to competitors hindered its success in the compact car market. Interestingly, despite its flaws, Cricket has gained some attention among automotive enthusiasts due to its unique import status and rarity. Nevertheless, it remains primarily remembered as one of the worst cars from the 1970s, with its status in the collector car market being relatively low compared to more iconic models from the era. After the Plymouth Cricket's flaws are dissected, did the AMC Matador, with its distinctive design but lackluster performance, encounter a fate akin to the Cricket's struggles in the competitive automotive market?
You have just won the grand prize, the 1973 Matador! Mr. Kepke, do you have anything to say?
Yes, what's a Matador?
With its unique and distinctive styling, the AMC Matador entered the automotive scene in the USA during the 1970s. It achieved some pop culture fame by appearing in the James Bond film The Man with the Golden Gun, 1974. The villain, Francisco Scaramanga, drove a modified Matador that transformed into a flying car, with the help of movie magic, of course. However, despite its eye-catching appearance, it failed to win over consumers due to significant shortcomings in handling and performance. Critics and drivers alike lamented the Matador's lackluster handling capabilities, which made it feel cumbersome and unresponsive on the road. Its bulky design and outdated suspension system contributed to a less-than-ideal driving experience, especially compared to its competitors. The Matador struggled to deliver the performance expected by drivers during the era of muscle cars and high-performance vehicles. Its engines were often underpowered, failing to provide the exhilarating acceleration and power enthusiasts craved. These shortcomings led to poor sales and ultimately contributed to the discontinuation of the Matador. Despite its distinctive styling, the Matador's inability to deliver on handling and performance sealed its fate in the competitive automotive market of the 70s.